Well, anybody who's watching The Mandalorian this season knows that it really jumped the shark. The whole plot line is kind of pointless and it's just an insult to the viewer's intelligence at this juncture. They're just trying to keep the brand going. They know that it was kind of popular for a couple seasons. They got the Baby Yoda thing rolling. People liked that. People liked Gina Carano. Now Gina Carano's out. And now they're just like trying to put in celebrity guest appearances in order to make the show a distraction, I guess, from the fact that there's no plot. It's kind of what's going on right now. This always happens. They tend to do this for comedy shows usually on actual network TV. When a show's failing, they bring in these celebrity guest cameos to try to like get ratings up before a show gets canceled, and that's what's happening with The Mandalorian now. It tells you that it's really in trouble, and we saw ratings from early this season that were showing the same. It's really down from what it was before, and Disney is floundering with this stuff. It's absolutely crazy what's going on. You're just gonna laugh at it with me, so let's enjoy the news. My name is John Delarose. I'm a sci-fi writer myself. I'm much better than the writers of The Mandalorian, and I've got my Flying Sparks right now. It's a superhero graphic novel available on my pre-order store. So check this out. It's going to be coming out very soon, and I hope you'll enjoy it along with me. If you miss the old school Marvel and old school DC before they ruined everything with their woke nonsense, please check this out. I guarantee you we have a great heroic story with wonderful art. Flying Sparks is everything you ever asked for in comics and more. So please go down to the link in the description below, click on that, support the channel, and grab a great book for yourself. Look, this story's been going on for a long time, so you can even go back and get Volume 1, John Malin art, if you're a big John Malin fan like I am, on the cover there, and enjoy it. Thanks, guys. All right, so here's the story of the day. Lizzo and Jack Black team up as Queen and King in The Mandalorian. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We brought in Lizzo, everybody. Feast your eyes on this. Way better than Gina Carano. Yes. You like how they gaslight you. Oh, my gosh. It's ridiculous. So they were brought in for their little guest appearances here, and they looked ridiculous. It looks like cheap costume set designs of just like some sort of like Halloween costume or something like that. And yet this is Star Wars now. And so they're trying to bring this sort of thing into like just the mainstream Star Wars and make things a distraction. They think that if they can just put things that you recognize, go, oh, I know that person. Wow, I remember, in front of the screen, that they don't have to have a plot. They don't have to have characters that actually develop. They don't have to actually pay attention to their lore and their history to actually have, the Mandalorians make sense in the context of Star Wars. They can just do whatever they want, and you will just buy it and consume product and get excited for next product and buy more product. Unfortunately, it's not working that way anymore. I mean, this is a last-ditch effort when things like this happen. It's always been like this for TV. It's been a thing that they've done forever. And so you know that this series is floundering along with everything else down at Disney Star Wars. I think Marvel and the Marvel movies are going much the same way. I mean, gosh, I don't even know anybody who wants to watch those movies anymore. It's really sad. But there is something interesting. Lizzo made a comment which actually kind of is on our side. I hope she doesn't get canceled. And this comes from January 8th, and I don't know that this got reported too much. Cancel culture is appropriation. So here it is. Cancel culture is appropriation. There was real outrage from truly marginalized people, and now it's become trendy, misused, and misdirected. Now, while there was not any outrage because there are no actual marginalized people or anything like that, except for me, gosh, I get suspended and banned everywhere, Lizzo, while you get celebrated for being large and in charge. Maybe I should just get fatter. Maybe not. We'll cut that and edit, guys. I know that's my new joke these days. All right. But she's admitting that at least the way that it's being used now, the way that it's happening all the time, like Gina Carano, for example, is a spot where people are just hopping on this bandwagon in order to just like get attention. And that's what's going on these days. So, I hope cancel culture stops. I hope that, somebody actually stands up rather than just shows up in the shows that actually do the cancel culture when saying things like this. It's very interesting that Lizzo just goes to The Mandalorian after they engaged in that when this is her thoughts right here. But it's nice to see a celebrity saying this at the same time. I hope that awareness can be raised for the fact that, like, if you have the wrong opinions or the wrong political beliefs or even the wrong religion at this point, you're going to get canceled by the mainstream. It really is what it is. And unfortunately, most people don't like it, Disney. We don't want to watch your shows anyway, despite your celebrity guest appearances. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. Enjoy Lizzo, everybody, on The Mandalorian. We'll see you soon.